thing I love most about pattern making is that once you get it right, like you can make that garment over and over and over, and it's awesome. So while draping, important intersections I always mark with a cross. Seams themselves I always mark with a dotted line. And then I put in notches while I'm draping to match things together. And that helps me when I get to the paper. When I'm using a ruler, that dotted line may vary. That chalk line may vary. So I always mark all seams and then add seam allowance. Even when transferring from one piece to another, you never trace the outside of the pattern. You always transfer seam lines first and then add seam allowance. But if something is very drapey and you want it to look really beautiful and flowy, that's harder for me to create in flat pattern. And in flat pattern, you're always using rulers, where when you're draping, you're pushing the fabric around. That's why I'm saying mark it in a slightly different way. It may not be a perfectly straight line. It may have a curve in it. Those are kind of the differences between flat pattern and draping, but they're both pattern making. You're still going to have the end of the seam. You're still going to have a notch somewhere. You're still going to have the seam itself and seam allowance. Those things are similar. Fitting is usually done on a model or a person. And so in that case, transferring the information from the marked muslin or fabric onto paper is crucial, getting that right. So all those marks I make, that is the fit. We all know a well-fitting garment makes us feel amazing, you know? You walk differently in a pair of jeans that fits you right than you do in baggy pants that you don't care about.
Don't miss new episodes added every week. Subscribe to our channel.